still including me. Thus, remove him till I'm satisfied. I say, threaten you. I say, yes, all experts. So I'll discuss further tomorrow, sir.
So please, can you mute that, or I mute everybody here?
But Martin, all I said we deal with all the experts. I'm telling him I can't do it. You call him. Yeah.
Thank you so very much. I'd like to welcome everyone to the show, from Amina to Timothy O, Joshua Christopher Osifo, Ugo Okoli, Rosemary Ikubaje, Reverend Joy Makonjola, Jenny Glow 247, and a huge love, Sheyi Adegbola, During here, Madam Peace Okoye, Madam Polly, welcoming everyone to the show. So, Operation, show me your assessment. See my own. Show me your. Show him. Egbebumi, where's the assessment? Thank you very much. Professor Solomon Omayinfa himself is in the house. Show me your assessment. Display your PVC for behavioral health. Marianne, open faith. Pastor Oluwayomi, show me your assessment. I even have Timothy O, do your assessment. Jay, do your assessment. Dr. Akinmushire, I'm sure you have.
I have my own too.
I have my own.
I have mine.
Very good, because behavioral
I have my
health
own.
is meant for serious people. Behavioral health is meant for very serious people who knows what they are doing and who are doing what they know. Because the gap between knowing what to do and doing what you know is behavior. And people have asked me, local, national, and international, doctor, what is behavior? So let me unmute everyone. Tell me what behavior is. So, who bears the cat for us? Sheyi, let's hear your voice. Adegbola, what is behavior?
Behavior is my layman thinking is the output of your thought.
The output of your thought. You say I was taught so many years ago that every answer you give is correct because you are speaking from KSA. Somebody said KSA means King Sunny Adi. KSA means knowledge, okay, skill, and then attitude. So every answer you give is correct. Say you are correct. Yes. 1/10, you are correct. You still correct. Yes. Amedu Mercy, Reverend. What is behavior? Dr. Akinmushire. Any contribution? Okay.
Okay, sir. I'm actually in transit. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you loud.
Okay, sir. But behavior, to the best of my knowledge, is the way a person acts or the way a person responds to his external environment or the way a person conducts or carries himself.
Thank you so very much. You are also correct. I won't be
in my opinion.
You are also correct. But the level of correctness is in proportion. Uncle Triumph, can you triumphantly tell us what behavior is?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Behavior, from my own point of view, refers to actions, reactions, or conduct of an individual. Response to internal or external stimulus or stimuli.
Thank you very much. You are also correct to some extent.
Hello, sir.
find a satisfactory answer. I mean, now over to you.
I'd like to contribute, please.
Please do.
All right, sir. Behavior is an individual or a group's response to internal or external stimuli.
Those are my psychologists. Yes, I'm listening.
Oh, did you get it?
Yes, I did. You also correct
Okay.
to an extent. Yes. Jenny Glow
It,
4-7.
sir, yes, sir. Behavior encompasses the ways in which people act, the way they think, and the way they feel in various situations. That is actions that can be seen.
Thank you, Jenny Glow 247. You are close to the gate of the answer. Thank you. Yes, the last flyer, the last attempt. Ugo Okoli. Amina Agbaje Odion Ehigiato. We need your voice.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. I will say that behavior is the visible reactions, total sum of the visible reactions of a person to his environment or to to his environment. Yes, the visible reactions of a person.
So once
as
it's
seen
not
by
visible, it is not behavior. It's like, well. Thank you very much. Okay. Please, everybody mute yourself, or I should not mute. Please, don't be called here, and then don't make. Now, I like drawing it. There's actually anything I talk about that I cannot put to diagram and also text. I put to fact and figure diagram. And I want you to learn that from me. I get results so fast in therapy, intervention, concept creation, and all of that. When I draw, people want to see and understand, drawing more. So you see, when you are a therapist, a coach, a counselor, psychologist, whoever, and you can carry your clients along. That is not very so. Let's draw the first circle. Take a sheet of paper and draw the circle. Whether the circle is rounded circle or not, draw a circle like you see what I have drawn, everybody. I want to show you what behavior. So that all this big grammar, somebody when they go to school, understand what behavior is. You have all spoken as a scholar. So on that circle, put personality. Then I'm going to draw the second one. Put potential. You see, draw the way I draw. In life, your circle does not necessarily have to be perfect before you arrive at an answer. Always arrive at an answer if you follow protocol. Can you see mine? Your number one is for personality. Your number two is potential. Are we following? Make sure you draw your. In therapy, it is a virtue, or in any learning experience, it's a virtue to be able to carry your listeners along. So under personality, in bracket, put total health. under potential, put total strength. Total health, total strength. What are we trying to define and describe? Behavior. Now, under personality, an individual personality in behavioral health is the sum total of your four coordinates. Anybody who excels in life makes those four coordinates a pivotal fact and foundation. Even in the Holy Book, a Savior was said to increase in wisdom, mental health, and stature, physical health, and in favor with God, spiritual health, and man, emotional health. So every human being personality is known by these four critical areas of health. So a healthy person is not only about, oh, I don't have fever, I'm good. You can be medically sound, but behaviorally sick. You can be medically what? Sound, but behaviorally sick. So what we do is to see in behavioral health, is to see your gap, loophole, and vacuum in these four critical areas. Wherever you have gap, we identify it. Wherever you have vacuum, we identify and turn it to value. Wherever you have loophole, we identify it and turn it to lifeline. That's your personality, your holistic health. So you can be so spiritually healthy, but emotionally irrelevant. You don't connect with people. It's still sickness. You are sick. You are not well. So sorry, I'm not abusive. I'm just telling you what behavioral health is. So you can't be well in one and bad in the other. You say this man, he knows the job very, very well. He knows it very well. Competent, you can't take it away from him. But character, be careful, give him gap. That means the man is sick, behaviorally speaking, because there's a loophole somewhere in his health. Then let's go to the second one, potential, your total strength. Your total strength is a combination of your skills, competencies, gifts, talent, and so on. Ability. That is your total strength. You need your health to get your strength. Somebody in National Hospital, whose leg is on the ring, his empathy is not the housing he has, the money he wants to pay. So his empathy, just let me get well. Leave business, just my head. He doesn't even look for other areas. Doesn't look for confidence. Want to get well. So when you are well, in behavioral health, your health is the pivotal foundation. And that's why I'm spending 2 days of this training on just health alone. So when you are healthy, Find your place in the center of your circle and then take your space around it. When you are good, you can help another. So tonight I'm going to test to see how many of us are actually finding our place in the center of your head and taking your space. And then in your potential, it will be sum total, the aggregate of your strength. Strength is not just physical power. No, your ability, your skills, your capacity, your enthusiasm, your talent, your gift, your equipping. Going to school and having certificate does not equal strength. You can have a first class and a first degree holder will package your life because he has alignment. Now, your personality is what makes you human being. We are called human beings, not human doing. We are not what we do. You are your being. So your personality is your be factor. When somebody says, please, let me be. Leave me alone. Let me be. Is referring to his mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional content. That is your be factor. Who you are as a human being, not human doing. It is the sum total of your conviction, never your condition as a human being. So it's your be factor. While on the other wrong, your potential is your have factor. H-A-B-E. What you are. Personality is who you are, your be factor. Potential is what you are, your have factor. So, ladies and gentlemen, so what are the two things we have? Your be and your what? Have. So, when you join be to have, what do you have? Is anybody answering me? When you join your be, be plus H-A-P-E, how does it pronounce?
Behave.
Behave. Which one comes first?
B.
Followed by what?
Half.
So when you join the two together, what do you have, Madam Antonia Imapido?
Behave.
Behave. So what is behavior? It is your capacity to identify who you are and what you have in an attempt to create an intervention. So where you can identify your being, who you are, a product of your holistic health or lack of it, with what you have, a product of your holistic strength or lack of it, in critical engagement with people, places, institutions, individuals. You are behaving. So, finding order in the right sequence where you don't live in denial of who you are for what you have in order to become. or beget. So draw the third circle. See my third circle, draw your O. When you join your B to your heart, you become. It is the product of your becoming through the acknowledging of who you are for what you have in order to become or beget. Proceed. Now, when do I misbehave? When I want to have before I become. So pronounce have plus be. What do you have? Nobody is talking. Pronounce it. If you put have before be, pronounce it. How does it pronounce?
Have be.
Have be.
So what's the
Have be.
can you see conventional misbehavior?
Have be.
So you are already misbehaving by that. So anytime you want to incentivize your potential before your personality, you misbehave. You have a son who is just 9 years old. You say the way I suffer, none of my children will suffer. And you didn't realize and help the child to realize his personality, his identity first. His personality. He has not grown, he has not developed his mental and emotional reality to that level. And then you go and buy iPhone 16 Pro Max. You are incentivizing him what he has above who he is. And of course, what he has will dominate who he is, and the boy will misbehave. Maybe he gets to school and he finds that his teacher is using Palasa 7,000 naira food, and he is carrying people of 500K. Will the boy behave or misbehave? The boy will misbehave. Why? You have empowered his heart factor above his being. So everyone who says it's an outcome is true. It's an internal mixture that makes you outward, either the good, the bad, or the ugly. So your capacity to identify your personality in order to package your authority to create productivity is behavior. Can I go over again? In behavior, 3 things matter. Identity, which is your personality. Authority, which is your potential. And then productivity. You identify them and engage them. So behavior is an inside-out strategy, not outside-in. Good behavior to come from inside. Who you are, or what you have, or what you can become. So where you can do this articulation in a proper order, then you are behaving. Personality, potential, delivering word, product or productivity. Please clap for yourself. So you see, my own is deeper than all of them. We're thinking big clap. So you can explain to people, see, knowing who you are or what you have in order to utilize the state to get it done. So behavior is simply APC. Appreciation of who you are, penetration with what you have, contribution with what it can become. So behavior is what? A, B, C. And to do APC, you need PDP. What is PDP? You now sit yourself down and do what I call personal development plan. Okay, everything I do, my personality comes first. I won't live in denial. I know where I'm strong, know where I'm weak, know where I'm good, I know where I'm bad, I know where I'm ugly. That is behavioral health. Behavioral health does not mean completely okay. No.
Hello, doctor.
Yes.
Please, can you repeat the administration part of it, the ABC?
Okay, I'm not reading from anywhere. APC.
Thank you, sir.
Your capacity to acknowledge, accept, and admit your identity, which is your personality or your health in terms of mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. That's the A. And then P, you do penetration with your area of authority as defined by your potential. There are places now I cannot walk because my potential is not there. Ask me to go and be a master. All the students will pass from the back because it's not my area of authority. When you now engage these two to make contribution through productivity, that is it. A, identity, your personality. B, authority, your what? Potential. And then C, your contribution by the virtue of potential plus personality. You do productivity. Any individual that lives his life like that will be decent, will behave well. There will be no corruption. How to end corruption? Insurgency, Boko Haram, all these things happening is to enable people to identify who they are and what they have inside to do contribution. When you live your life by accumulation, you are in behavioral violation. You need therapy. You are not well. You are sick. When you don't do value creation based on appreciation of who you are and penetration with what you have, you are a sick person, behaviorally sick. So when a medical doctor comes to the show to test to think that it's just okay. When I come there, I'm going to test you now. Those of you who are kind enough to print your assessment, I will see gaps, loopholes, and facts. So how many of us were not here yesterday? We weren't here yesterday. How many? Please show up by the raise of a hand if you are not here yet. If you were not here yet. Okay, honorable Dr. Okay. Dola Aduloju will read my citation. But the same those of us who are not here yet. What authority do I have to do what I am doing? I just use to say, hey, that's behavioral. So, Dola Aduloju, the propaganda poster. When you train in cyber resources, we brand you with respect to what we will have found you and all of that. So we will hang over. So if you don't have your assessment yet, please get it now. You just need it.
No volume, sir, doctor.
Okay, please let me continue. You can so can you see the what can you see everyone? Are you seeing pictures or summary? No. What can you see?
Hello.
What can you see? Is anybody seeing
It's yet to,
It's yet to
nothing
show.
yet.
We are not sure. Oh, okay, corporate profile.
Okay.
Okay, corporate profile.
My side, nothing yet on my side. I am seeing people at the table. It's a challenge of technology.
Yes.
We are good as we have about 46 of us already.
Let's just we'll do that one. Yes. Can we see anything now?
So I will very quickly read today's presentation. For those of us who were not here yesterday, we have an opportunity to again. I think people should mute their microphones, sir. People should mute. Can people mute the microphone so that they can combat interference? Please mute your mic. Mute your microphone. Right. So Dr. James Komolafe, PhD, Behavioral Health, Registrar, CEO, Institute of Behavioral Alignment of Nigeria, Nairobi, PhD, MBA, CBT, Florida, PhD, Hawaii, USA. He is granted to organizations, former banker, and active administrator. He is member of several professional bodies such as NIPR, NIM, among others. Certified cognitive behavioral therapist from Florida, USA, fellow SABA, fellow led Leadership International Institute, member Behavioral Health Massachusetts, PhD Academy, Chief Consultant Forensic Psychometrician at SABA Resources Intervention Hub for Addiction and Behavioral Violation. Senior Contributing Professor to School of Policy and Governance, NCPG, Institute of National Transportation, INT, Nigerian Prize for Leadership, NPL, Legislative Mentorship Institute, LNI, and other private organizations. A key mega company, transformation strategist, board member, and senior consultant, applied metaverse, an African equipping expert from over 100 countries, including expedition consultants for private public sector representatives, such as Ministry of Finance, Fed, Bureau of Public Enterprises, Ministry of Police Affairs, Federal Housing Authority, Federal Fire Service, Federal Mortgage Bank, among others. The James has created over 200 strategic solutions, private and corporate needs intervention, setting the pace for agility in the 21st century for organizations across levels. Venture builder, strategic catalyst, navigating institutions, prominence. He built strategic operational frameworks across organizations, public, private, and public needs. We run the daily DSTV program, Behavioral Tech Study, ASO TV, and Walk Away Wednesdays on Armed Forces Radio, among others. Behavioral frameworks, he is superintendent strategy network, strategic concept, content development, conferences, platform, speaking, summit, and the media. Happily married to Veronica, blessed with Dr. Rosemary, Engineer Mark, and Victor. And I want to say that as you join this program today, fasten your seatbelt, we are in for a ride. Thank you very much. I welcome Dr. James Komolafe again.
Thank you so very much, Coach. So it's time to fly now. It's time to wait. I think I will have to mute everybody so that we can have it in order to ready. So, for the purpose of people who were not here yesterday, we have discovered that New Year resolution. Just write something. Oh, this December 31, you wash your hand off all the failure of 2021. And those from behavioral caricature there that does not produce results. Rather, we're looking at a more formidable and empirical app by which you can do scenario planning, role play, and various other. Okay, somebody said no sound. Please, is it true? No sound. You cannot hear. Okay, let me word this then. How do I create a future that I want? And how do I live the life that I like? Because everything begins from health. And health in a holistic format. Thank you, Joshua. Joshua said it's better. Now, let me just put this here and see what I get. On a very pivotal note, how do we create the life that we would love to see? Because it's an IDP stuff where you are intentional, deliberate, and present. Present in the now, and then present in the future. So I'm going to raise futurists here, like my friend will always say. I'm going to carry you to the future you have not even seen, so that you can pull your future back to the present moment. Behaviorists behave that way. And what do they use? They use who they are, for what they have, for what they can become. You forget anything in behavioral health, don't forget those 3 circles. Your health, for your strength, and for your wealth. Wealth of experience, wealth of relationship, wealth of resources, wealth of money, and all that. You create it. Wealth that lasts are created, not donated. Welcoming the most revered professor, Dr. Mustafa Sambe. Welcome, sir. I didn't know when you enter. So,
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
On a very pivotal note, and that's why we said the sufferings are too much out there. There's virtually no day. I don't see all kinds of unsolicited text messages. Hey, doctor, just 10,000, just 5K, just this. In fact, for how long will I give fish when everybody has nets that they can use to produce multiple fish and give to other people? So that's why I say, when you know your wellness, which is your personality, you'll be able to grow your worth and then show your wealth. It's a natural consequence. Where I know my wellness, who I am, for my worth, what I have. Don't look for wealth when you don't have worth. It's a behavioral violation and an error that will lead you to do wrong things. When you look for wealth, when you have no worth, then you draw from your depth. When you put your 3 circles together, there is a triangle that comes out. Whether your circles are perfect or not, it's always a triangle. That is your depth. That is your unique selling point. That is where you are balanced. That is your center of equilibrium. That is where you find a need and fix it. Every behaviorist is a fixer any day. They identify gaps, loopholes, and vacuum and fix it. Through what? 5T model and 3E model. I'm summarizing yesterday for the sake of people who are not here. And what is the 5T model? They teach or train. That's education. 2, they test. That is evaluation. And after testing what they just taught, now, which is evaluation, they treat. And that is intervention. Then after treating, what do? They trend the result. That is what? Integration. so that people can follow suit. And in therapy, if you don't comply, you will complain. Anybody complaining after meeting you is because it's not complying, if you are a professional in any field. But when they comply, they will not complain. If you are a professional. That's the fourth T. You train the result. You bring everything into a lucid language. In pen and paper, and you say, madam, please go and do this, go and do that. And then they get result, they rejoice, they come back to say it worked. I slept well without draw. Hey, I slept 6 hours. I didn't wait. They trained it. And then what's the last T? Trusting. Trust. You trust the incentive for what? Continuous learning. As you manifest result, you also multiply outcomes. I told you I'm not in my station. I'm in our station. I'm in the lodging facility of a big juggernaut there, where I came to do behavioral check. And since yesterday, people have not recovered. I couldn't even go ahead with other things because of issues. Somebody said, doctor, please tell management to allow us to bring our wives into this session. Then, when the GM came today, I said, okay, tell GM what to say yesterday. For the first time, they enjoy a training session where they felt the need to bring their wives to come and participate. You see, in behavioral checks, you don't just handle symptoms. You trace things to the root. So I'm going to show you how to do root cause analysis, trend analysis, and all the rest. That's the 5T model. Then 3E model. In 3E model, you explore into a situation. Explore. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it ugly? You explore into it. Not just by asking questions and doing surface whatever. And then when you explore, you dig deep to bring out what you see, you express it and carry your client along. And behavior, it can be good, bad, or ugly. I showed you the graph yesterday. I won't go there again because we have a huge lot to do in a short while. You expose. And when we do that in Cyber Resources Intervention Hub, we see our clients break down in tears, even if they are directors or whoever. Because for the first time, they see the inner reality of their thoughts, feelings, and emotions. There was a 50-year-old guy we handled and who wanted to commit suicide. By the time we invaded into him, behavioral invasion, and brought out who he is on the inside, he began to cry. I said, so why did I do this to myself? And then we quickly harness all our tools, because the tool we use to work on people are their thoughts, their feelings, their emotions, their passions, their enthusiasm, and all of that, which the medical does not have facility for. And that's why on very many occasions, when you are told to go and run MRI, you come back, most time, you don't say nothing because they are behavioral in nature. Life is 70% behavior and 30% operations. So your internal reality is critical in behavioral health. How many of you remember the days of police torch? The one we call torchlight, that carries 7 batteries, 10 batteries. You don't get to see the battery outside, but that is the powerhouse of the torchlight. The stronger the batteries in terms of strength, the brighter the light out there that can show you 1 kilometer. But when a man's battery is weak inside, he radiates poorer light. So behavioral health is all about your capacity to identify with your identity. As you uphold your authority for the optimal productivity or output at the height of behavioral health. So behavioral health is the mother of all health. In Africa now, mental health is beginning to gain ground. It's just one of the variables. Because you can be mentally okay and medically down. You can be mentally okay, medically okay, physically okay, and emotionally down. They said that man, he's a guru in this thing. He knows his onions. But give him gap. He has bad character. His attitude, give him gap. So that means the man is behaviorally sick. And those are things we treat. What an auto mechanic does to a car is what behavioral health doctors do to human beings. We use our facilities and instruments to prune into you, pull you out, show you yourself on the second rung of the E, and then establish you back to your default setting through behavior modification strategies. And it is then we'll now see what kind of therapy to use. Is it affirmation? Is it cognitive behavioral therapy? Is it dual therapy? Is it talk therapy? Is it whatever therapy? And then you start using. When you don't do this and you are doing therapy, it's just talk and go and doing motivation. Motivation is not the same thing as intervention. So the effort here is to raise interventionists at your own level. And like Dr. Sambe said yesterday, it's not just all common thing. You're going to put some procedures for you to scale up in your own little area so that you know what you can handle, what you cannot handle, and then you are handled first, will know where to put you in the order of things. So we said it's all about your intelligence, mental health, intentions, physical health, inspiration, spiritual health, and institution, emotional health. You just must connect with people. You can't tell me you are healthy and your relationship and responsibility is healthy. And once you are sick in one area, you are sick in all. It's like a GP tank. You say, well, doctor, my GP tank is not leaking at the bottom. It's just leaking by the side. It's still your GP tank. It's leaking. You say, my own is not leaking by the side. It's leaking on top. It's still leaking. So in behavioral health, our concern is to fix you. Neck up. So everybody, let's do our cliche. Let's do your hand like this. Everyone. Say from.
We can't see you, sir. We can't see you.
You cannot see me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me see how you can see me.
Can
you see?
We are
I think
seeing you now.
He should say he cannot see, not we.
Okay. Can you see? So let me hang my stuff again.
You are good, sir. You are good.
Okay. Can you see me now?
Yes,
put on your video.
Yes.
Mr. Trial.
Yes, we can. I can see.
Yes,
But when
we
you
can see
mention
you.
when you mention that you do your hand like this, I can't see that your hand.
Okay, but you could see me.
But I'm seeing winning word, intelligence, intention, inspiration, and institution.
Thank you. Can you see me now?
No, sir, I can't see you now. I can see the winning word.
No, we can't see you.
Side.
We can't see you, sir.
We can see you. They should change their setting.
Change your
Okay.
We can see you clearly, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I can see you.
So say after me, from this evening,
From
From
this
this
evening,
evening,
I will check up from the neck up
I will check
will
up
I
from
will
the
check
neck
up
up
from the neck up
in order to be good neck down.
in
in
order
order to be good neck
down.
down.
And when I am good neck down,
And
And
when
when
I
I
am good
am
neck
good
down,
down,
I will be great leg forward.
I will be
will be
great
leg
leg
forward.
forward.
I must check up from the neck up
I
I
must
must
check
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 up
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 from
from
the
the
from
neck
neck
the
up
up
neck up
in order to be good neck down.
in
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 order
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 to
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 be
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 good neck
good
good
neck
down.
neck
down.
down.
And when I am good neck down,
And
When
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 I
I
I
am
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 good
Neck
neck
down.
neck
down,
down,
I will be great leg forward.
I will
I
be
will be
great
great
leg
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 forward.
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 Leg forward.
Leg
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 forward.
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 Leg forward. Leg forward. Leg
Leg
forward.
forward.
Leg
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 forward. Leg
forward.
forward.
forward. Leg
Leg
forward. Leg
forward.
forward.
Leg
Leg forward.
forward.
Leg
Leg
forward.
forward.
Leg
Leg
forward.
forward.
Leg
Forward.
forward.
Forward. Forward. Forward.
That is behavioral health for you. Behavioral health says everything is neck up first.
Everything is neck up.
First. How you see it is neck up. How you hear it and interpret it is neck up. How you talk it is neck up. How you think it is neck up. How you smell it is what? Neck up. When it is good neck up, it's as well
Your
good
uncle here.
neck down.
He's your uncle. That's
So when you eat wrong thing from neck up, it distorts you neck down. And you will not be great leg forward. So meaning what? Actions must be powered from the place of right decision. Power your action, power your vibration, your energy vibration through what? Right thoughts that grows into feelings, that grows into passion, that releases the action on your feet and on your hand. That's what we mean. So behavioral checkup is a checkup neck up to be sure you are good neck down so that you can be great leg forward. And I want you to run it once in a month. With that, no sudden collapses. With that, you are balanced. With that, you can find your coordinates between your personality, who you are, potential, what you have, and production, what you can do and become. And in the midst of these three triangles, you become a powerhouse. Your brand stands out. Your identity is recognized. You become a center of attraction and the cynosure of all eyes. You become a role model and all of that. So, given that, you are able to synchronize your intelligence with your intention, coupled with inspiration from divine being and human being, and then you create institutions. It could be school, it could be marriage, it could be businesses, it could be anything. And that's how to recover Africa. Any government that does not look at this, they are on their own. You want to help the citizens? You want to help any organization? Please look for these four. You will not only increase, you will multiply outcomes. Very vital. Yes, who are the Emmanuel? Neko and nectar for leg forward. You are not making any improvement. Run behavioral checks. And for everyone who attends this course, I'm going to give you 100 behavioral checks analysis. Please clap for me. Okay, nobody is clapping. I won't.
I'm clapping, no.
100.
Hooray!
Oh, thank you, doctor.
100. I'm going to donate it to you to use. And then number 2 gift I'm going to give you, because 2025, you must make impact. You must translate from an individual to an institution. That's the goal of behavioral health. It's not just to take care of sickness, or violation, or behavioral disease alone. No, it's also to take care of your definition. Where I will look at your platform and I'll say, Chidima, you can be 10 times bigger. Oh yeah, let's hit the ground running. Let me check your personality. Let me check your potential. What is your production module looking like? Who are in your network? Where are you collaborating? Where are your nexus? Where is your pitch? Where are your pitches? What is your niche? And all of that. They matter a huge lot. Who are in your power hub? Who are your privileged ones? Who are pioneering issues for you in some other places? Very vital. Very vital. So I'm going to donate to you 100 reality checks on marriage, on business.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
And then you can
Thank you very much. Bless you.
I've created over 300 of them. And then on the second run, when I discover who you are and brand you, I will create a globally compliant reality check for you to mainstream and become an institution. For example, Sheyi Adegbola here, who is an HR person, I will look at your critical area in HR that you are so much passionate about. Then I will weave a psychometric analysis that they can run in UK, America, wherever, while you are sleeping. You are smiling to the bank and making money because you have an instrument that works. Those are some of the works I do in the corporate sector, the private sector, and all that. The era to just be an individual is over. You can't survive it as an individual in 2024. Right? You can't survive it because we have bills and to fuel my car, I told you yesterday, 1 week. I know that I travel just office, home, and back. It's 85,000. That's not to talk of bill for AEDC, 20,000 every week. If you like, off all light, you must buy car 20,000 per week. How will I sponsor that? And I can't steal. It's not in my DNA and all of that. So please make up your mind to become an institution. And it's not a serious, difficult thing. It's by identifying with behavioral health and working well. So let's go on. We've done all this. I won't need to go back there. Done all this. So let's just start from a good place. The idea of modifying Africa is to look at your structure, system, strategy, and raise them. Brand your work and behavioralize it at the same time so that you can be different from your work. Otherwise, you keep going haywire. You are increasing and your health bill is increasing. Yes, doctor, sir.
Yes, sir. I think I should just let you that we are to work on the BHAT 101 today, yes, so that we won't veer off too far. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. So for that, I'm going to that immediately now. So bring out your
Thank you, sir.
Put your name on top of it. Please don't go ahead of me because some of us are new to this stuff. In your assessment, you have name, you have telephone, put your WhatsApp number. Then put your...
I couldn't print it out.
You
My
couldn't
printer
print out?
was plain.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir. We will host one here, but we wish you printed it out because
Follow.
I would demonstrate.
Just follow within your domain. Thank you.
So now, why do you need names, telephone number, age, and all that? Because when you are interpreting, they are behavioral statistics. You just need. Though I won't go into deeper interpretation. I will just give you on this platform surface interpretation that can make you make impact in people's life and then help them. Or you are interested in deeper level of interpretation and therapy, then that's another training we will do in February next year for 4 days. But now I want to expose you to the nitty-gritty of behavioral checks. You can run behavioral analysis on anything and get results on 10 key variables. So you need the name, you need the demography, how you can apply it on agro-business, full, reach me later. You need to apply it on agro-business, on marriage, on commerce, on ministry, church growth, and all that. Data is the new midwife. Is the new currency. Data, numbers, figures, fact with figures, hitting the ground running. Then tell your client to be very objective in assessment, because you see, one of the low points of assessment is that people who are not factual. That's why we have routed that through our analysis. I'll show you how to check and all of that. That was behavioral check I was running here in a platform in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. These were people who were trained to go and do behavioral check, checking people neck up and all of that. Everyone here now can check you up neck up and see your gap, loophole, and vacuum and fix you. We are domesticating it, like I said, and all of that. So now look at the graph on top. 1 means what? Dull. 2 means what? Poor. 3, tolerable. 4, fair. 5, adequate. 6, good. 7, very good. 8, excellent. 9, magnified. 10, perfect. You can create psychometric analysis in different formats, but I chose to simplify it for the African client. So you won't hear me speak all the big grammar of coefficiency and all of those things. No, I want it for direct application and straight intervention. So please, psychometrician in the house, don't tell me you have not calculated the coefficiency. And please, spare me of that grammar. Let's just help our people here and do tiwa. You'll find all these elements of psychometric properties complete here, including our scale and graph. But please, leave the academic side of it. Let's just do analysis and show people the principle. Later, we can discuss more on the practice. Now, the graph on top is just to indicate what the 10 columns on your right means. Where 1 means what? Dull. And 10 means what? Perfect. Please, if you have any issue with this, indicate now. Because once you don't get this, you will be missing while we continue. You need to get it. So the graph on top is the same as the 10 column by the side. Do we all get it? So
yes, sir.
Now let's continue. In psychometry, it is an attempt to download the content of the mind, the composition, concept, of the mind on ink and paper for research, for analysis, and for intervention. In some Western climes, they will tell you, oh, psychometric analysis is just for interview. No. It's for all kinds of work and interventions, not just for interview. Because I construct psychometric analysis for organizations. Where I came to train and do equipping now, I just look at their corporate imperatives, vision, mission, and core values, and created domesticated psychometric analysis. And I told them, I'm going to create a laboratory here. So very vital. When you have such things, your work grows while you have more time to play and relax. Very many of us now, if you close shop for 1 month, everything about your work must go down. Why? You are not frameworked. Behavioral checks help you to do framework analysis, where you can separate between you and what you do, so that you can live long, young, and strong. So that's why we said it's a comprehensive intervention before you go neck into anything. Check things neck up. These are not the days to say, I prayed about it. Because I prayed, I'm taking steps. We want to be sure that you receive inspiration to taking steps. You can plan the reality you want to see and play the role that is in consonance with prayer planning and playing. Once you don't do that, it's a behavioral violation. You are not likely to. So, and that's why people will say, but I prayed. Why did I still have it like this? Now, before I take you through this 10, look at the 25 streams of impact from behavioral checks. See the gold mine in behavioral checks. All these 25 is what I'm experiencing. One, I use it to do education, just like as I'm teaching you now. I train institutions, organizations on behavioral checks and behavioral health. And you know, who you train determines what happens and all of that. It is also a basis for training others who will go and teach others. For example, there are some of you here who I spoke to, you say, I want to get this thing so that I can teach others. Then you can do specialization and create packages, e.g. for exam, for schools, for families, for institutions, churches, mosques, and create resources for them as a behaviorist. And then it helps you to identify gaps, either in people or platform or all that. And that's service. Loophole strategy is also demonstrated. And you turn them to lifelines through psychometric analysis, behavioral checks. The one in my hand now is for health. That's why basically it's addressing your personality. You can create it for where we have for whatever. Engineering, I'm in Korean, I go anywhere to do this. And then problem situations are identified through behavioral checks. Vacuums are seen. You can do intervention and then intermediation by it. These are all the things I do every day. Online, offline, on-site. Then introductions. Somebody say, hi, doctor, the way I had you yesterday, I'm giving your number to my cousin in America in this. And that's how I get my jobs done. Introduction. Then you can do simplification. You simplify complex situation through behavioral analysis. The era of motivation is long over. Say, I can do it. Say it 50 times. By the time you finish saying it, reality will dawn on you. when you don't have frameworks. Then integration. I told you I do integration. Then deletion. You can say, sir, please delete this out of your life. And these are the things to do to delete this. Your assessment will tell you. You can do multiplication from just increase to multiplication. You can do transformation. What we're doing now is a transformation mode. You can do production, subtraction, inspiration, talent maximization. It will show us. You can do separation, the wheat from the chaff. Stop sleeping wrongly. Start sleeping this way. It's affecting you. It will show you. It doesn't lie. You can do customization, transmission, transportation, and authorization. I have over 100 books, and I'm still writing more. Because each work produces value and services for people. So when you read this work, know and conduct behavioral checks. You'll find these things there. I want you to, where you pick it, you can download it. I want you to read chapter 7, page 37. It tells you series of 10 warning signals for behavioral checkup. What do you need? Frequent exigencies, all of these and more are here. You can read them. 75 qualities of somebody with behavioral health, they are here. And then how do you run behavioral checks? What are the opportunities? 45 opportunities you have in behavioral checks. They are here on platform, on family, and all that. Doctor, how do I get it? Just send to my WhatsApp behavioral checkbook. I will send you the link to download this. What is my number? 080 35 999 220. You can download this. So I read all this up. I've talked about all this, so let's go and do the checks. And then these are the 10 things I will explain to you through your assessment on the surface. So behavioral checks is downloadable. So in your assessment, it has 6 outcomes by definition. Look at it, down it. If you score 0 to 39, you are needing detention. We usually play humor in server resources. When we go out or people come to us, we tell them we have behavioral health handcuff and that we came with our coastal bus to carry everybody to our IDP camp who scores between 0 to 39. That is an individual who is careless and clueless about himself. It doesn't mean he's a bad person. He's only concerned about others while he's ebbing out of life. These are the people who run into sudden collapses or die in their sleep or enter partial stroke or full-blown stroke. Why? Because they are careless and clueless about their own holistic health. So they need detention. And what does it mean? Stop him from whatever he's doing. Even if he's a preacher, go and carry him from that pulpit before he slumps and dies. That is detention. So why are you detaining him? There was a lady who I just fell by inspiration to invite to my office. When she came, and I run her behavioral check analysis. I didn't allow her to go home. I had to send to her people and then lock her up in an hotel where they are bringing food and all of that because she was very close to sudden collapses. And they saw me, to the glory of God, as a little savior. Otherwise, she would have slumped and died. I tell you the symptoms, what people experience and they go through before they slump. You call it sudden collapses. There's nothing sudden in behavioral health. They are triggered by bad behavior. So the procedures are incubated within and they don't show on the outside at first. They incubate and accumulate time until when the virtual cup is full, then it spills out. You say, hey, it just collapsed, so help us, so witches from village. No, I'm not saying there are no witches in the village, but when you violate your lifestyle protocol, you are writing letter to what? Bad behavior. You are incentivizing a maladaptive behavior that will bring down your health on any key. So 0 to 39 means you need detention. Please be sincere in rating yourself tonight. Then if you score 40 to 50, it means you need attention. And somebody scoring 0 to 39 can be medically sound. A doctor will run medical check and say, sir, you are just okay. Just try and be resting small. How? We don't know. Take it easy. What's the meaning? Don't know. But behavioral check will tell you where to cross your T and dot your I, as I will show you now. So 40 to 50 means the individual needs attention. And what's the difference?
The voice is very low, sir.
My voice is low. Okay. Is it still low now, sir?
Better.
Okay, good. So 40 to 50 means the person needs attention. He's not also well. He can be medically sound, but he's behaviorally sick. Meaning, tell him whatever he's doing, he should quickly round up so that you can attend to him before he collapses. It is not physical collapse until it is emotional collapse, mental collapse, and other area of collapses. And you see, some religious leaders are guilty of this. They will do all the prayer and fasting. They won't sleep well. They will run programs and say, it's just the grace of God. They don't know they have stretches. Bracket open and bracket close. The rate at which you burn and build energy, you need to regulate it by yourself. And once you don't do it, you are writing application to sudden collapses. So people run fast, but they don't plan to run far. So when you score 51 to 60, it means you need comprehension. Meaning, you just have little understanding about yourself. What you don't know about yourself is much more than what you do know. You are like a man who opened the scripture, and as he opened, he was not looking at it until God showed him mercy and sent somebody to him. And that one got there and said, do you understand what you are reading? He said, how can I? I need somebody to put me through. So, and your graph will show us. If you score 61 to 70, you need manifestation. You are still not well, behaviorally speaking. You are not balanced. Meaning, you have so many energy plugs. You have so many wishes for which you are looking for grants to manifest it. They are the I wish people. I wish I'm rich. I wish Dangote is my father. I wish I'm an American. I wish. You are in manifestation. So many plans you have not achieved. If you score 71 to 80, you are needing extension. You are beginning to get worse, small. You know what you are doing, and you are doing what you know, except that you have not attained full potential. So what does that mean? It means you need to be shown where to deepen your root into who you are, for what you have, and what you can do, so that you can lengthen out your fruit. The root for the fruit, not even the shoot. But when you score 81 to 100, then we say you are well on the surface. You are behaviorally healthy on the surface. It is then we will say, this is our well-beloved doctor, in whom server resources is well pleased. Let the whole world follow him as a role model. Follow her as a role model. You are branded, grounded, and rounded when you score it 1 to 100. So let's go to our 10 questions. These 10 questions you see here in your assessment have been psychometrically wired to pull you out as a persona. Your mental health, physical health, emotional health, and others have been woven into here, covertly or overtly, directly or indirectly. I will entertain your question later. So the 3E model will show up here so that I can do the 5T model at the same time. And then run your SMART, your SWOT, and the rest of it. They are all here. So first attack. This 10 question, how am I going to handle a doctor? I will interpret, because you have not read this book, please don't use your own judgment to answer it. Can I shock you? In one of my escapade, behavioral check escapade, I enter a VC's house. And I just said, Madam, the wife, I said, let me run your check and even see how good you are. I never knew the woman was a PhD holder in psychology and a lecturer until I finished everything and treated it. She just looked at me and said, what? Where did you get this? A PhD as a psychology lecturer. Everything you said is perfect about me, but I don't know anything. How did you come at this? So please, keep your knowledge and just follow what I analyzed through this book for now. Suffer it to be so for now. I will explain what each question means, and then your subconscious mind will tell you you are good. What is good? You come under 6, column 6, and put a dot. If your mind tells you, John, you are poor. What is poor? 2. You come under question 2 and put a dot. I'm using 2 rules, the rule of extrapolation and the rule of turning the searchlight inward. Don't use the law of relativism. I'm better than doctor. No, every man must bear his own body now. And then don't do it by faith. There was a Christian body I went to do this on a Sunday evening, and a man sitting in front of the altar was just scoring himself 10 over 10. I said, sir, why are you scoring yourself 10 over 10? He said, I'm a man of faith. I walk by faith. No. When you are hungry, you don't get filled by faith. You eat food, physical. So please, and then professionals who are here, please do this thing moderately. Don't cut yourself down to say, let me just be moderate. And you are scoring yourself 4. That means you are losing 60% in that question. So just do based on personal reflection on an objective evaluation. So are we good to go? Question 1. How well do you know and relate with platform of daily vibration? In other words, how well do you know what you do from waking up to sleeping? How well do you know? The question is, how well do you know from waking up in the morning to sleeping back at night? How well can you articulate what you do? I'm not saying whether they are good or bad. How well do you even know as far as planning is concerned? Because he who fails to plan is planning to fail. So tick your score. You know very perfectly. You even draw your day and all that. You are scoring 7, 8, 9, 10. But you say, doctor, I'm a man of the spirit. Anything my spirit, those people don't live long. You don't have order. You just do anything that comes to your mind. You are scoring low. Or where you work, it's 24 hours. You are not the owner of your time. You can't plan well. You are scoring low. Question number 2. How well do you balance on daily stretches without lopsidedness? How well do you balance your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health on a daily basis? You are not too mental and less spiritual. You are not too emotional and less physical. You balance those 4 coordinates. You rest very well, you eat as at when due, and then you do aerobics, physical health, mental health. You read good books that develop your mental cognition and all of those things, and you emotional health, you interact with people and you perform responsibility and relationship. And then which other one? Spiritual health, you read your Bible, you read your Quran, you are close to your God and man and all that, not leaving any stone unturned. You sleep as at when due and wake up. You do 7 hours and all that. That's what that question is saying. So tick. That's what that question is. Question number 3. How well do you remember things? Question number 3. Event, places, or people. There's nothing bad in forgetting things. Anybody can forget. But we want to say there's a causative agent for forgetting things so that we can sort you out. How well do you remember things? Some men don't remember their date of birth or the date of birth of their children. I have 3 children. I can almost tell you the time, date, year they are born. I still remember the name of my primary school head teacher, Mr. Abraham, 1978. I still remember of my headmaster. But you are here, you can't even remember the name of your secondary school. I read from 5. I still remember the name of my principal and all of that. So tick, how well do you remember places, events, or people? Then number 4, in behavioral health, it is a behavioral violation to put all your programs on your head. You are like a man driving a good car, empty boot, empty back seat, empty front seat, and you now put bags of cement on your head while driving. So you are supposed to separate your personality from your activity by doing daily to-do list, diarizing. So how well do you keep a daily to-do list by? Not in your head. You write it down or you use organizer. Don't say, doctor, once I mop it in my head and I just think over it, they stick. It's a behavior violation. It's not only smokers that are liable to die young. People who put unnecessary things that pencil and paper can do for them, and they put it in their head, they are encouraging behavioral violation. And before too long, you begin to cook the follicles of your black hair until it turns white. You call it wisdom, we call it evidence of stress. I know there are people who by heredity, small child, wearing white hair and all of that, gray hair. But on very many occasions, people who carry gray hair are out of stress. And then before you know it, your hair begin to scrape. I'm not talking of people who are blessed with bald head, like our doctor here. His own is natural, it's God-given. So it's not stress. So that's what we're saying. So number 5. So if you plan your day, but you don't write down, you can't score more than 4 over 10. If you don't plan at all, you just flow as your mind tells you, or as the spirit tells you, and you are scoring 1 or 2. Question number 5. How well do you manage energy level and prevent overdraft? What do we mean by overdraft? Every day is a behavioral variable where you burn energy and you also build energy. Overdraft comes when you burn more energy than you are building. You're always at work, giving out, but you are not getting it mentally, emotionally, physical, and spiritual. How well do you ensure you don't give more than you get into yourself? Energy expenditure, when it is greater than generation, is an overdraft. You are supposed to keep energy reserves. Don't be like Nigeria, who will spend all his reserves, spend all his resources, and then start borrowing. and owing debt for children that are not born. That's overdraft. So how well do you prevent it? Especially in the intermediate and long run. Then, question 6. How well do you manage or cure overdraft by conscious intention? You know your week has been so hectic. And you say, okay, this weekend I'm going to rest. Although I'm not too tired, but let me pay back this heavy stuff. Don't be like some university professor and lecturers who, during their sabbatical, when they are supposed to go and rest, they will fix 3 other universities. Oh, Dr. Sambe is here. Sorry, sir. I withdraw it. They don't rest. They're always reading one thing, doing one research, and all that. And workaholism in behavioral health, it's not about going about to. You can be in your room for 1 week and you are burning more energy than a Dangote site factory worker. So we're looking at your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health. Give the one. It's not about running around. You are running around too much. Some of us commit bed abuse. Our bedroom are no longer bedrooms. They are bedroom. Like you roam your phone. We roam our bed. You are thinking and doing analysis in the bedroom. It's a behavioral health violation. Your 2 phones are ringing. You say, call me later, I'm resting. It's a behavioral violation. Bed abuse. You are not resting. Analysis are not supposed to be done in the bedroom. So you say, doctor, what if I have invasive thought? How do I overcome it? There are ways to overcome it. Get up from the bed. Go to parlor. Go and download everything on ink and paper and diary. The one you can sort out. The one you cannot sort, say tomorrow when I wake. Close the book and leave it in the parlor. Some of you, your bedroom is too coagulated and congealed for rest. You have TV in your bedroom. You have small table. You have small fridge. You have books roundabout. And all of them are shooting vibrational bullets on your mind when you sleep. Your room is not roomy enough. It's a behavioral error. So question number 6 is, how well do you cure? You can't prevent, cure. Question number 7, how well do you identify triggers, symptoms of health decline, and cooperate with your system to do the needful? You are hungry, you eat food. You don't wait to be very thirsty before you drink water. Your mind tells you, uncle, rest now. You don't force yourself all of the time. You are on deadline, all of the time. And deadline is a combination of 2 words, dead and lying of the dead. Why will you be on deadline all of the time? To eat, deadline, to do this, deadline, no rest. So how well do you obey your systems, your body, your mind, and all that? We drive cars, and when we see red light on our dashboard, what do? It's a warning signal. So when the red alerts are coming, do you heed, or you say, it will go, I can cope, I can still cope, and you won't know you are accumulating behavioral toxins in yourself. So how well? Number 8, how well do you balance energy regime and maintain current position? What is energy regime? Just like you have Abacha regime, Obasanjo regime, Jonathan regime, every human being has personal regimes. It is the system of government that is operational by you, for you, through the activities of your 4 lanes of energy over time: mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. So it is your stretch capacity, giving your 4 lanes of energy, that defines and describe your energy package per time. And that is why as you go through maturation phase, your energy regime is different. In my almost 60 now, You see, what I could do when I was 40, 30, I can't do it now. Is it because I'm sick? No. As you age, there's an inverse proportion with your energy regime. Even if you have the best doctors in the world, as you age, your energy regime goes down. It comes down. Your blood grows, your skin grows, your bones grow, and they grow. So how well do you cope within your stretch capacity? You are not overshooting your level. That your son can carry a block, 9-inch block, does not mean you can carry it, because energy regime differs. So, number 9, how quickly do you bounce back from stress? Stress have become part of us. There's the good stress. It could be a motivator in the short run, but in the intermediate and long run, it can be a crisis. So how well do you bounce back from stress quickly? Mental stress, physical stress, emotional stress, and spiritual stress. How quickly do you recover? You know somebody can be under stress for 10 years. He has come to accept it as part of his personality. You will just say, that is me. You cannot take it, leave it. You are in Lagos, you say, that is me. In Port Harcourt, that is me. In Abuja, that is me. Check it. Maybe it's stress. And then how well do you sleep more than 5 hours per day? Just calculate. When do I habitually go to bed? When do I wake up? Medical science says you should sleep 6 to 8 hours. Behavioral health says you can cope with 6 minimum. So if you don't sleep at a regular time, it's a behavioral violation. It will not show quickly on your face, but it will show later on your life. So calculate, when do I habitually go to bed? When do I wake? Doctor, how about waking up 3-4 times before daybreak? It's also a behavioral violation. Who did you offend? Oh, you have diabetes, you wee all the time. There's a solution to it. Oh, I drink plenty water before I sleep. So you wake up 2-3 times. You are distorting your inner clock. So calculate. If you sleep 4 hours, you are scoring 4/10. Doctor, I hardly find sleep. I aid my sleep through drugs and all that. Then you are scoring low. It can be sorted out behaviorally speaking. I'm a sleep expert, sleep therapist, and work on your sleep. And then you don't need to go to India to reduce your tummy because you are too fat. I will use your mind and water, hydration, to reduce your size. Not even exercise. Your mind and water, and you come back to shape. So, please, have you ticked yourself in 10 places? How many of us have done the tick in 10 places? Please indicate. We are going to the next level. Then I will show you.
I have done it. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Have we all done it? Know who have done it? Who again have done it? Okay.
I've done it.
Good. So how do you calculate? Very simple.
Done.
The first calculation you do is called category score. You're going to score yourself in category. What do you do in category score? Simply multiply the number of tick in a column with the column number on top and write the answer down in the black box. For example, if under column 5, call yourself 3 times. Say 5 the column number times 3 gives you what? 15. You write 15 down. If under column 7, you score yourself 4 times. You say 7 the column number times 4. What is it? 28. You put it down. That's what you do in all of the places you score yourself. And then you add all the figure in the black box to get your total score by percentage. Can we quickly do that now? We are running to a close, and this is the meat of the gist. And then I will treat you.
Please come again.
Okay. Can you see my assessment? Okay, let me raise an assessment here for you to see. what I am saying. You multiply the number of tick in a column with the column number and write the answer down.
Doc, maybe let's simplify it this way.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, sir. We're listening.
On your scale, how many one do you have? Hello? I'm speaking now with the
example.
Difficult.
Can you hear us?
Go ahead. Have you gotten it now?
No. So
okay, let me explain.
Okay, let us look at
the
assessment. Sorry, sir. Just let me take this one so that probably we can fast track.
Yes, sir.
Is anybody having any score on 4?
Yes.
I have 8.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
how many times did you make a tick on 4?
1.
So 4 times.
Okay. At the bottom, you now write 4 under category score. 4 times 1, 4. I hope you can get it now.
Sorry, sir. If you ticked twice or ticked 3 times, how would you do the calculation?
That means 4 times 2. That means 4 times 2. If it is 3 times, 4 times 3. Then do the same for other columns too. Thank you. Sorry,
It's
Doc.
the same thing as adding up now.
Yes. Now look at it. Look at one I'm showing you here. Everybody, can you see this assessment?
Put it in your face.
We cannot see the paper. It's not clear.
Okay. Can you see it now?
Better. Yes.
Can you see this assessment?
Yes, sir.
Everybody. Now, under column 3, I score myself 4 times under column 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the column number is 3 and the number of score is 4. So 4 times 3 is what?
12.
So I write it down under the column in the category. I write 12.
Please mute your microphone if you are not speaking. Please mute your microphone.
So I write 12 there. Just look at the one in my hand. Under column 3, I score myself. That's a hypothetical one. No. In real life, it's not so. I just want to show you. So 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4 is 12. I put the 12 down. Then I score myself under column 4, another 3 times. So 4 times 3 is what? 4 times 3 is another 12.
Casey, how did she get the packet now?
Are you saying it? Column 3.
Come on.
The column number.
The one they gave is not enough.
Multiplied by the number of times.
Dr. Komolafe. Dr. Komolafe, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure you should know that anything arithmetic concerning our people. So please, I think maybe you should take it like a toddler's approach.
Okay.
So that it becomes really primary. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so let me take it as a toddler.
Doctor, sir.
Yes, sir.
I also think it's same thing as addition, probably because I've been in one of your classes before, maybe. It's like adding the columns together and giving you your category answer.
No, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
It's multiplication. The column, everybody, do you know what is column? The 1, 2, 3 on top. Can you see the column? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you see it on your graph?
Yes, sir.
You can see a tick under column 3. So 3 times 1 is what?
3.
Eh?
3.
I score another one. 3 times 2 is what?
3 times 2 is 6.
Then see another one. 3 times 3?
9.
And then see another one. 3 times 4?
12.
No, 3 times 4 is not 4.
12. 12.
Oh, Marayi. 3 times 4 is what?
12.
So you now put the 12 here.
3 times 5 is 15.
So you now put the 12 here because you have scored yourself 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4 under column 3. So 3 on top times 4 that you take yourself. Do we understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now let me use somebody's assessment. Victor, give me assessment. I want to use somebody's score now to show us. I'll use somebody's score. Very simple. Give me one. Behavioral. Give me 2 the other time. So, who do I use now? Did anybody score 38 or 40 here? Or, okay, we can't know yet.
I scored 50.
We can't know because
I scored 57.
Who is speaking here?
Sheyi Adegbola.
Okay, Sheyi Adegbola. So, Sheyi Adegbola, give me behavioral head. I want to know your scores. Good. What did you score in question 1? Everybody listen to me and Sheyi Adegbola. What's your score in question 1?
Question 1, I scored 6.
Okay. You scored, so I'm coming under column 6. Question 1, he scored 6. What is your score in question 2?
Question 2, I scored 4.
Question 2, he scored 4. Under column. Then what is your score in question 3?
Question 3, I scored 6.
Question 3, another 6. Yeah. Come and check here. You gave me. Then your score in question 4, what did you score?
I scored 8.
Question 4, 8. Good. Then question 5.
6.
Question 5. Please just listen, everybody. We'll soon round up now, but you need to be able to do this. Then question 6.
5.
Question 6, 5. Then question 7.
5.
Another 5. Question 8.
5.
Another 5. Question 9.
6.
6. Question 10.
6.
6. Did you all follow us? Now, I want to add my categories. So, Sheyi Adegbola, you didn't score anything under 1. True or false? Oh, he has left.
True.
Okay, so he's 0 there.
True.
Yes.
True.
You didn't score anything under 2. True or false? Column 2.
True.
Good.
True.
Under column 3, you didn't still score anything. True or false?
True.
So it's still 0 at category score. But under column 6,
very true.
Sheyi score himself in 1 place.
True.
Is it true? Sheyi, column 4, you score yourself how many times?
Once.
So 4, the column number, times 1, everybody.
4.
So you put the 4 down in the box down, 4. Then Sheyi, under column 5, you score yourself 1, 2, 3 times. 3 times. Is it
3
true?
times 5.
So 3 times 5 is what?
15.
You put the 15 down in the box. Are we getting it now? Then Sheyi scores himself in column 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. True or false?
5. 5.
Is it 5 times? Under which column? Okay, yes. It's 5 times. Sheyi scores himself under column 5, under column 6, 5 times. So 6 times 5 is what?
30.
So it scores 30 there. And then under column 8, that's the last place Sheyi scores himself. He scores himself 1 time. So 8 the column number times 1. What is it?
8.
8. So I've been able to see all the place Sheyi scores himself. So everybody do your own like that. Just go to the column number on top and see how many dots you have under it. Multiply the column number on top with the dots and write the answer down. Toyin Egbebumi, did you get it? Toyin Egbebumi, where did you score yourself?
Actually adding up my scores.
You have added up. Good.
Yeah. I scored 59.
Okay. She has even gone ahead of us. Although she is sick, behaviorally speaking. She's leaking in 41 places. As you see her face shining now, medical doctor will tell you he's well. So, have you done this, everybody? Amina, did you get it? Just multiply the number of times with the column number. Write the answer down. Very simple. And then add all the figure in the black box. So, Sheyi now, 4 plus 15, 19. 19 plus 30, 49. 49 plus 8, 50. 50 what?
57.
57.
57.
So everybody add your figure. It's very simple. It's not difficult. Just the number of occurrence in a column with that column number. Except you were not ticking yourself. Baba Dende, did you get it, sir? Okay, you did print. Who printed? Again. Kayode Omotosho, do you have this assessment? Who has assessment?
Yes,
Kiro, do you have it? Okay, they are not here. It's so simple. Just multiply.
Mine is 58.
Good. Then you add it together. So how many of us have gotten our figure? Put it there. Sheyi is 57%. Meaning Sheyi is between comprehension. Oh, yeah, mark your score. Tick it. Sheyi is needing comprehension. When he goes for medical checkup now, they will tell him it's okay because it's a HR par excellence in Lagos. But from my assessment now, he's leaking in 43 places. And if you have a GP tank leaking in 43 places, is good?
Not good.
That is the fun there. So please put your figure. Dr. Sambesa, what did you get, sir?
82.
82. So Baba is a role model and is well on the surface. I said it deliberately. It's a model that we can follow. But behavioral head doesn't show on the face. With that 82, when you match it with his age, he's doing well. He's a role model roundabout. He knows what he is doing and he does what he knows. Do we get it? Did anybody score 39?
I got 49.
49. So you are needing attention. Who is that person? So tick your cluster and sign. You are needing attention. So 49. Anything you get, subtract it from 100. That is the number of violations you have, behaviorally speaking.
51.
So you are good 49 and bad 51, sir. I'm not abusing you. Behavioral therapy tells me you are not well, but you are well. Because the number of leakages are more than you can handle. Caroline Ajasa, what is your score? Who scored anything again? Triumph Abaton, what did you score, sir?
Yeah, I scored 69.
69. So many you are leaking in 39, 69, you are leaking in 31 places. If you have a GP tank leaking in 31 places, is it okay? How many people? 40 what?
I got 43.
43. So meaning you are leaking in 57 places. So if you have a GP tank in your house leaking in 57 places, will you still be filling it with water?
No.
So it shows that something is wrong.
No, sir.
So what do you do? Now let's check your behavioral profit and loss. You draw a line, put a bracket open, and then bracket close. Can you see my line? Bracket open, bracket close.
No.
Now, from bracket open, put 0. Bracket close, put 100. So for the individual score, say you score what? For the individual
57.
who score 57, you are a bit above average. So cut it into 2. You are plus 57 minus 43. Look at what I am saying. Can you see it? So which one weighs more? 57. So meaning everything he does on a daily basis, he's putting all his life and energy on 57 and not in control of 43% of his energy. That is the behavioral profit and loss. So this person needs therapy. He is not well, but he's well in Jesus' name.
Amen.
So he's showing you he's leaving 43% of his energy to chance every day, but it's not shown on his face. It's accumulating some inside him. That's surface analysis. That's behavioral profit and loss. Do we get it?
Yes,
now,
sir.
how many of us have not gotten how to sum it up? It's very simple. Any column.
I've not gotten it to Doc.
Sorry, sir.
Doc, I've not gotten
Komolafe,
it.
maybe we need to hear from Caroline now.
Okay,
I think
Caroline.
she's back.
Caroline Ajasa, are you here?
%.
Eh?
I got 50%.
Okay, you've added. Okay, Chidima Amaka, you can add. Where did you score yourself? Let's start from.
Okay, let's start. Number 1 question, I scored myself 8.
No, on columns. You see 1 to 10 columns. Which column did you first tick yourself?
Hold on, let me open it because I got distracted here.
your assessment. What did you score in column 1?
I didn't have any score on column 1. No.
So leave it. What did you score in column 2? Everybody listen to me and Amaka now. What did you score in column 2?
I don't have any score there.
Okay, good. What did you score in column 3?
I don't have any score in all of those places. So
okay, column 4. What did you score yourself?
I also don't have any score there.
Column 5.
No score.
Column 6.
No score.
This Amaka now. Wow. Column 7.
Okay, column 7. I have a score.
Just 1.
Yes.
So 7 the column number times 1. Amaka.
Okay, times 1.
How much? What is it?
That's 7 now.
Oh, yeah, go and put it down.
Now
put 7 there.
Okay.
Put 7. Have you done it?
I've done that.
What did you score under column 8? How many times?
Column what?
8. The next column.
Column 8, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 under column 8.
So 5 times 8, Amaka, 40. Or you put 40 in the black box under that column.
Okay.
Under column 9, how many times, Amaka?
I have 3.
So 3 times 9, 27. Right there.
Okay.
Where did you score yourself again? Column 10, anyone?
Yes, 10. 1.
You score yourself 10 times or 1 time?
1 time, oh, 1
so
time.
10 times 1, Amaka.
10.
10.
Amaka, no, 10 times 1.
I know now. 10. I say 50.
So write 10 there.
Okay,
that is all,
I've done
Amaka.
that.
Is
That's
that all? Oh,
yes.
Yeah, add all those figures together. That is your total.
I think it's roughly like 84. I'm coming.
No, there's nothing like roughly.
No.
It's a behavioral violation. You say roughly. There's nothing roughly. Add everything and tell us.
84.
Good.
That's it.
So put it down as total score in percentage, 84%.
Can it be 84, sir, if he had left out about 6 items unattended to?
Yes.
I did not leave any item attended to. Because he asked me how many times I scored my...
Okay, Amaka, all those your tick, are they 10?
Yes, they're 10.
Good.
All my ticks are 10.
He didn't leave any stone unturned. It only means that his mood and emotion were not captured by those. So everybody, your score should not be more than 10 or less than 10. Amaka scores at 10. Eh?
I got my 10. There are only 10 scores I gave myself.
And your total is what?
84, sir.
So you are a model. All right, 84%. And then tick model, sign. Everybody, can you get it now? Who still did not get it? Please indicate, because this is the most interesting part for treatment. Toyin, did you get it? Mrs. Ajasa, you did not get it. What did you score on that column 1? Quickly look at your assessment. Anything? We can't hear her. You are muted.
No.
Who didn't get it?
I did not still get it right with Amaka's score.
Okay, Undudi, what did you
sir.
score on that column 1? Any score?
Yes, sir. Let me bring
Same score, sir.
You didn't bring it out.
I scored 8.
8 times under column 1.
Yeah, no, I understood it better. Amaka's owner still, because he said number 1 column, he didn't score anything. Number 2, didn't score anything. But when you're multiplying by those numbers. So I get,
No,
I didn't get it right.
I didn't touch those areas. I only multiplied.
Okay, how come he now got 84?
Yes, because his figures are high. If you multiply 9
No,
can
it starts. No, she starts from number 7 getting scores.
Yes.
From number 1 to 6, there's no score there.
Yes.
So number 7, it got 8. So because if you multiply from the 8 times 1, it gives you 8. When I'm not seeing 40, so I get a little bit confused there.
No,
let's look at it again so that we'll get.
Sorry, let me explain.
Because
So,
Yeah, yeah.
number one question.
times
Let
1.
me explain so that you can understand, Ndudi.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
number 1 question, I scored myself 8. Number 2 question, I scored myself 7. Number 3, I scored myself 9. Number 4, the arising, I scored myself 8. And then number 5, I scored myself 9, 6, 10, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9.
So
And
she's
10,
I didn't get
8.
the scores. I didn't get the score. I didn't get the score when you mentioned it. Okay, so
Now
that's
you
okay.
got it. That the new presentation is the new one. The impression she gave earlier was
low.
what I got, and that was what you got.
So please,
But let us move on.
Amaka
Thank you.
score on very high. So
No, I understand now. I understand now.
thank you very much. Please, let's
Yeah, thank
quickly
you.
round up. I need to show you this thing. Those of you who still didn't get it, send me an email. I will take it to later. But let me show you the analysis. So any score you get, subtract it from 100. That is the number of behavioral violation you have.
Chai.
So Amaka, you score 80. Your violation is negligible. Just
16%. That's a lot.
how old are you, man?
I'm 53, sir.
53. So Amaka is a role model on the outside, but it's leaking in 16 places only to the glory of God.
That's a lot of places to be leaking from.
Then who got a total again? Somebody, Pauline, 468. So your behavioral profit and loss, Pauline, is plus 68 and minus 32. You are leaking in 32 places.
32 places. Okay.
So ma, behavioral says you know where, but you where. You have leakages 32%. Then who score anything again? Olayinka Ajala, what did you score? Odion, what did you score? Okay. So now what is the next thing to do? I want to see your behavioral profile. How do we check your behavioral profile? I have to mute everybody now so that you can understand.
Egbebumi, please mute your mic. Odion, mute your mic. Juliana, mute your mic.
Okay, they are all muted.
Thank you.
Please mute your mic and listen to me. Now, how do you do behavioral profiling or behavioral pitch? Listen very well now. They are very simple. It's just because it's new. In behavioral pitch, we are trying to look at your up and down of your emotion, of the combination of your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, and to see whether you are aligned, you are straightforward inside, or you are distorted and distracted. We want to see your monte, we want to see your valley, when you are up in your mood and when you are down. So what do? You take your assessment in your hand, you join your score number 1, wherever it is. You draw a line to join score number 2. I'm doing for Sheyi now. So everybody pick your assessment in your hand. Where you tick yourself on question 1, go and look for where you tick yourself on question 2 and join them together with a straight line. Oh yeah, everybody join. We want to determine your behavioral pitch to see whether you are stable inside, or you are distracted, distorted, or depressed. I use this thing to do therapy and I get results. I walk people away from rehab center because I'm penetrating into them. Have you joined 1 to 2? Uncle Triumph, have you joined 1 to 2?
Yes, sir.
Undudi, have you joined 1 to 2? Please show me who has joined 1 to 2. Sheyi, have you joined 1 to 2? Now,
Yes, sir.
Go and join score 2 to 3 with a line.
Okay, sir.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
join
sir.
score 2 to 3. Draw it. Score 2 to 3. I'm doing for Sheyi now. Can you see? Oh, yeah. Go and join score 3 to 4 with a line. Score 3 to 4. I've joined it for Sheyi. I hope Amaka is doing her own. Don't rush. You have done 3 to 4. Ona, oh yeah, do join score 4 to 5 with a line. I will expose Sheyi today. He will see himself. You will see the woggle up and down. As though that I can see him. Can you see him?
Yes,
Then
sir.
join score 4 to 5. Join it. Don't rush to just draw something. One step after the other. Jenny Glow, I don't hear your voice, so you did hear. So. Then join score 5 to 6. You will see Sheyi's secret today, everybody. Behavioral head doesn't spare anybody. We tell you exactly what is happening to you. Then join score 7 to 8. Join it. Then join 8 to 9. Then join 9 to 10. Everybody, see this man. Oh, yeah, show me your own. This is somebody here. I won't mention name.
Hello, sir. I don't get it, sir. I was cut off. My network just went off.
Where did you cut off? Where?
Oh, my joining.
Okay. What did you score in 1? Toyi?
Nothing.
In column 1, you score something. No, in question 1. Question 1. What did you
score? 7.
What did you score in question 2?
I scored 5.
Oh, yeah, join the 7 in 1 to 5 in 2 with a line. Join the 2.
Okay. I have joined it.
Oh, yeah, join 2 to 3. What to score yourself in 2, join it to wherever you score yourself in 3. Very simple.
Okay, so I've joined it.
Oh, yeah, do it like that to 10. Join 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7. Have you all joined?
Okay.
Mrs. Ajasa, have you joined?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I've joined.
Olumo Esther.
Let's go back up. Hello, Chino. Where did they?
So,
that's me, sir.
Now know Triumph, you are distracted. So, turn your assessment like this. Oh, yeah, turn everybody. It will now show you your behavioral pitch. If you have joined everything. Chidima, you didn't join everything. No, I can't see everything. It's even paper is using. Now I can see it. Do it like
I'm
this.
using my diary. I couldn't print out that.
Okay. Now, Sheyi, do you see that what I have in your hand, what I have in my hand is the same as yours?
Yes, sir.
So look at Sheyi's behavior. He has one valley, one mountain, long valley. So Sheyi's behavioral profile is not a straightforward one. It's a workaholic. Because if you, this line from beginning to the end, if you stretch it, it's almost 1.5. So Sheyi is a workaholic. His line is not straight. That's the meaning. He has valley, long-term valley. When you have long-term valley like this, it shows that there are some certain attitude that has become an addiction in his life. And that's why he's down like this, in mediocrity. It's not that he's not doing well, but he's in mediocrity. This number is just barely about 5. out of 10 when he can raise his border. So he is in a particular culture here that has become an addiction. Can you see me revealing him? If not that he's my friend, I will tell you what.
Very true. Very true.
Do I live with you in Lagos? I don't. But this thing is revealing that there is a particular addiction that is worrying him. And then he's here. Are you looking at it? Look at his speech. His highest speech is what question? That's question 4. Sheyi is an organizer. He likes organizing his place, his space. True or false, Sheyi?
Very true, sir. Very true. I have my.
He's an
I can show you some. I'm in the office.
Can you see?
I can show you some to do documents.
Can you see him? So he's an organizer. I give it up to for him here. This thing will reveal what you are doing.
But he's a workaholic. See the time, 7:27. Doc.
Can you see? They say it's a work. Your sin is finding you out.
At
He's still in the office
7:27.
At
Shay, you need to be flogged.
I'm sorry.
You have violated our rule.
That is why
doctor, you know, I also work outside Lagos, so
he's a workaholic.
He's showing already.
And he's not. There's no family integration in all that he's doing.
My family is outside my work.
Don't go there. You are not living with
my family is outside my workspace. I'm a weekend father and husband.
And you're doffing your heart.
Can you hear
for that, Shay?
Because they need
to be
to eat. They need to eat.
So behavioral profile.
Is there other jobs you can do that won't
leave that one, Maka? Let's quickly round up. You call Shay later. So now you can see his behavioral profile is not a straightforward one. That doesn't mean he's a bad person, or he's telling you as far as lifestyle is concerned. Shay is here to be straight. He's haggling with so many things as a workaholic. Anything that goes up and down tells you that you are doing too much. At times you are up, and at times you are in the valley. Every valley shall be exalted. Mountain and hill abyss, crooked ways, and rough places plain. So he has valley. His gullies are so long in addiction. And that's why he is only good in one pivotal place as an organizer. So Sheyi is medically sound but behaviorally sick. How do I know? He has gap, loophole, and vacuum 43%. Why he's good 57%. So behavioral health says Sheyi know well, and there is accumulating violation inside himself. So what I will do for him later is called mental evacuation and emotional detoxification. That's his treatment. He's too loaded. It's not only woman you do evacuation for. Sheyi needs mental evacuation and emotional detoxification. So that is behavioral pitch. Now, let's look at his alignment. How do you get your alignment to sort out? Alignment is the power of your decisions becoming what? Destination. As you plan it inside, you carry it out like that outside, where you are defined. And what is the rule here? It simply says, subtract, listen very well now. I'm defining how to get your alignment here, whether you are in alignment or not, mentally speaking. You subtract your lowest column of score from your highest column of score. If you score yourself lowest, 3 is the lowest column of score, and your highest is 10, you simply say 10 minus 3. the gap must not be more than 2 if you are to be aligned. So listen very well. To get your behavioral alignment in life, alignment must go before assignment. And what is alignment? Harmonizing your inside, your thought, your feeling, your emotion, your decision with what you do outside, action. That's alignment. Where it is at variance, you are not following. The rule of alignment says subtract your lowest column of score from your highest column of score. The gap must not be more than 2. So for Sheyi, his lowest column of score is column 4. And his highest column of score is column 8. So 8 minus 4, people, what is it?
4.
4.
So how many times can you get 2? 4.
2 times.
So it means Sheyi is 2 times a workaholic. That's the meaning. Meaning that the job Sheyi is doing now, if you add 2 more people to him, they will still be very busy. Then it will be normal. So Uncle Sheyi, oh, he has left here. He has run away. So it means he's 2 times a workaholic. So Chidema, where is your lowest column of tick? Column.
Is
not
7.
Score.
Oh, not the score.
Not the score. Lowest column.
The lowest column is number 1.
You didn't score yourself anything. Very
Sorry, number 7. Column 7.
And your highest column of tick is what?
Hold on.
10.
Yes, 10, but number 6.
I didn't ask you number. I say highest.
Okay, sorry.
Column
is 10.
And your lowest column is what?
7.
10 minus 7.
3.
3.
Okay. Now there's an exception to the rule. Once you score yourself 7 and above, is Dr. Sambel still here? I want him to hear this very well. Once you score yourself 7 and above, we don't charge you for negligence, because 7 on the assessment means what? Very good.
Very good.
Can you see it?
Yes.
So if you score 7 and above, your alignment is perfect. We forgive you because it is very good. For anything less than 7, take you up, because to lose 40% of that mark is not easy. So now, if Amaka shows us his paper, you will see it almost looking like 1. Oh yeah, show us your assessment.
It's not 1 now.
And you didn't do it well. That's not an assessment. His score would have been looking like 1, meaning it's 1 and the same inside out. Whose alignment is 1 here?
Okay, I would do it on the form.
It will have shown us. Uncle Triumphant, what is your alignment? What is your lowest column of score?
My lowest is 6.
And your highest is what?
Now, my highest is 8.
Okay. So he has alignment. So 8 minus 6.
That's 2.
How many times can you get 2 in 2?
1.
So if Triumphant shows us his assessment now, it will look like 1 down. Oh yeah, show us your assessment.
I don't have light.
I don't know what question.
Can you see?
It doesn't
Can we see it?
We cannot see it.
I'm using a background. Let me remove the background.
Okay, don't worry. His score will look like 1 down. Meaning is one and the same inside out. That's necessary condition. But sufficient condition, although he has alignment, but his alignment is not at the highest pitch. I don't know whether
Doctor, my own is 2, sir.
Yeah.
That 3 minus 5. I have 2, sir.
Who is speaking?
Osifo, sir. Osifo.
Okay, Osifo. Your lowest column of score is what?
3.
And your highest is what?
5.
Now, in your own, you are going through depression already. Although you have alignment, but you are in depressive tendency because it is very low. All your mood, your questions, your tick is between what? 3 and 5. 3 on the graph means tolerable, fair, and adequate. So you are struggling. And from time to time, you slip into depressive disorder. You are happy, you are not happy, and you are struggling. Your mood is low. There are things you are doing now that shows evidence of struggle. If I continue to talk, if you don't have strength, you start crying. And I don't want to do that here. So behavioral health, although he has alignment, but it's down in the valley. If you do your paper like this, you will see your line that is straight is down, meaning you are not up. So you are in the of addiction, depression, and so many things are wrong. You are struggling. You are not happy with what you are doing. But if you are a person of faith, you'll be faithing and believing. One day is one day. You need behavioral check. Please take my number. I will treat you for free. You are not okay. So many things are wrong.
Hello, sir.
Please,
Hello,
Doc,
sir.
I'm coming for treatment too.
Please, I help me to interpret my own.
Okay. Your lowest column of score is what?
Is 4.
And your highest is what?
Is 7.
Okay, so 7 minus 4.
That's 3, sir.
How many times can you get 2 in 3?
1.
1.5. So you are a workaholic. 1.5 times.
It's true, sir.
And it's showing on your face. Can you see wrinkles on your face? You are a workaholic. 1.5 times. So, you know what I will advise? Get the book on behavioral health and read it. Okay. Send to me.
Yes, sir.
That one is not free. I hope you know. It's not.
No problem.
I will give you discount. Send for it. I will send it to you. You download and read. And then I will handle you. Since you are just starting, I will handle you and show you this. Let's quickly do the remaining now. I want us to finish in 5 minutes. So I've shown you profit and loss. I've shown you behavioral profile. I have shown you alignment. Which one have I not shown you? There are about 10 of them. I want us to let me see the one I have. Can you see my slide?
Yeah.
Now let me show you. I have shown you behavioral profit and loss. I have shown you behavioral classification. That's where I started from. If you are needing detention, depression, attention, comprehension, that's the classification. I have shown you behavioral pitch or profile. I have shown you. Then trend analysis. What is trend analysis? It shows us your mood low or high or medium, your enthusiasm, your passion, So how do you know who is raising his hand? Let me just explain this first. How do you know your trend analysis? Anything you score under columns 1 to 3 means your mood is low in those areas. So how many of your tick out of the 10 ticks are in columns 1 to 3? Is Dr. Sambe still here? So that's low mood.
I am here.
Okay, sir. Sir, are you getting what I'm trying to describe, sir?
Yes, sir, I got it, sir.
So
I
low
got it,
mood
sir.
is score 1 to 3.
Yeah.
Top mood is score 4 to 6. And then high mood is column score 7 to 10. Now, for most people here who score 81 and above, your mood is high because your score is 7 to 10. What is in 7 to 10? Very good, excellent, magnified, perfect. Now, for the man whose score is 3 and 5, what is 3 and 5? It is tolerable, fair, and just barely adequate. So he's struggling. He's in low mood, almost middle mood.
My own is between phones.
Mood analysis. So when I want to do therapy now, his assessment is already showing me. See, everybody, this paper in your hand will tell me 35 things about you. The good, the bad, you say, eh? That's how I treat people. And I get results very fast. Because you even see people crying and weeping, and they will tell you it's true. I don't know who is doing this to me. I will say nobody is doing this to you. Now that you are seeing it, let's treat you. That's what we call behavioral invasion. In fact, in January, I will create a course around it and call you again and put too many things in this stuff because I just want you to get behavioral health. It's fun. When you get it, you are solving problem and making money. You live by it, pay bills. People are happy paying you because they'll tell you they went to Europe, they went to here, they didn't get result. But you are entering into them and showing them what is happening. There's nobody you show the up and down of his life like this and will not want treatment to come up, go up, and all of that. They want it. And that's where you put your charges as an expert. I'm not talking of those of you who cannot even add 10 times 1. You don't know what it is. So, but we will be helped.
Dr. Komolafe, please be fair to us with our various specializations. I think we should have mercy. Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry. So before we close tonight, I just want you to get this. So that's your trend analysis. Whether it is low, 1 to 3 is low mood. This person is moody. And these are the things making him moody. Maybe he's not writing down and he's scoring 3. You are poor. So your mood is lowered. And it's a mental health issue. And you see, that if you score anything under 4 to 6, that's mediocrity. You are just an average person. As far as mood, enthusiasm in that job, in that assignment is concerned. Anything you score 7 to 10, you are babake. Your mood is high. So anybody who score 81 plus here now, they operate high mood. You can't see dull moment around them. Does that mean there's no dull moment? It's around them, but they don't allow it to enter into them. That is your trend analysis.
Correct. Absolutely correct.
Do you know me before, Amaka? Do I live with you? But he say I'm correct now. So,
I know you before now.
Okay.
You're correct. I know you very well.
But have we sat together for me to be able to see this? No. Once I see your assessment, I will tell you exactly who you are and what you have. That is the beauty of behavioral health checks. You get people, you help them where they are low.
I'll buy for you tomorrow.
Where they are down, you raise them. So, very vital. That is trend analysis. What about point blank analysis? What do we look for? Now, in point blank analysis, you say, Sheyi, why are you up? What are the habits that takes you up? Sheyi, why are you down in this place? And then you speak to him on those areas, one by one. That is called what? Point blank analysis. You now do therapy to say, Sheyi, don't you see it's bad? Sheyi is not balanced. Balancing his mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. I will say, Sheyi, you have not read your Bible for a long time. Oh, yeah, start reading. I will speak to him in the place and tell him. I'll say, Sheyi, your exercises. When I do exercise, you will say, Doctor, my work is taking my time. I just see it as exercise. I will say, no, you have to do it consciously. That's therapy for you. And before you know, Sheyi will now increase when he does this. And his body will take shape, his mind will be smarter, and he will pay me my money for doing therapy because I have exposed his weaknesses and convert them to strength. His threats, I have converted them to what? Opportunities. And you see SWOT analysis? This thing is fun. You catch fun, help people, and make money. When you know this thing. That is point blank analysis. How about root cause analysis? You say, these are the risk factors. Sheyi, you are eating late into the night. I will say, Sheyi, why is it that you are not sleeping well? Say, Doctor, I'm busy, and you say, I eat late into the night. So I will now sit down with him, and we will sort out his eating late. And then he will change and see when better to eat. That is root cause analysis. Maybe he has a pot belly. This assessment will show me. And I'll say, Sheyi.
Not yet, sir.
Not yet. He's looking for one. Then I will say your sleep is low and you are doing much work. I eat late into the night. I will say, Sheyi, root cause analysis says, stop eating late into the night because the food you eat bad. It doesn't get digested. And I have treated it. Once he refrains and complies in therapy, he will not complain. I sorted him out. That is root cause analysis. I have done structural deviation. The power of your alignment inside. That's 80% energy and 20% strategy. Your capacity to align your inside with your outside, where your marks look like straight, is alignment. No alignment inside, please don't do assignment outside. Otherwise, you will hit the rocks. You won't get optimal productivity. That is it. How about habitual culture? Yes. Look at habits. Any score you get that is like linear is habit. When it is repeated severally without control, it becomes an addiction. How do you know the good one? His scores will be high up. How do you know the bad one? His score will be low down, but it's ready. So for Sheyi now, it is medium. Agbedemeji, meaning it's not too up, neither is it too down. But there's a habit over time he maintains around his lifestyle and productivity. Do you get it? Then addiction. There is good addiction, there is bad addiction. If your scores are up and they are like straight, it's a good one. If your scores are down and they are straight, it's a bad one. And then behavioral alignment protocols. I've also showed you. So these are all the fun. Now, through this now, I've done 3E model. I've explored into you and then expressing you to show you what is happening inside you. And then I am treating you to say, oh yeah, these are the things you can do to get your figures up. Do we understand? So please get the book on behavioral check, read it, and then you can get this one too. Can get this one. And then you can take this thing as a training, help people, run the check, and then send them to me for analysis. We can collaborate. Those of you who want to be expert in this, me and Dr. Sambe will design a curriculum for you. You can treat your you can check your organization and do just surface analysis while we will do treatment. Please, let nobody go into treatment now. You cannot do it. You are not experienced. Even my therapists that I train, I take them along and show them little by little, but you can run analysis. Do you understand? So you can create products. You also need this book, very vital. How to walk away from stroke at 50 and above. All of that. This one too, how to live long and well. These are all the behavioral health facilities for you and resources you can use. And then please, all of you, subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch my videos free. That works in behavioral health. You need all of these. And at the end of the day, you find your place. So thank you very much. One or two comments before we close. At least I exposed you to something. How many of you caught fun and you learned something new? So, Jesus, question, you can unmute yourself. Yes, I have audio version. Yes, Chidima just sent to my WhatsApp. I will send you the link. You just pay a little money on Paystack and download them.
It's a shame I couldn't get it.
Pardon?
I couldn't get this assessment sheet printed on my printer.
Okay,
my
that
printer
is.
was faulty.
Sorry, sir. I will send you the one you can print somewhere, or you can just get it printed. So any question, any issue, this is the fun of behavioral health. Everybody pick your phone, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe for free now. Watch videos. You can't learn everything in one day. I just expose you to major issues. Yes, Caroline, you are raising your hand. What's your question?
Good evening, sir. I just want to, I just want to hear my view. Despite the fact that people, the psychologists are saying things about mental health, mental health. So this mental health is growing globally, and this behavioral, whatever, people don't know it yet, sir. Why?
The war will soon come there. Mental health is one area of health. If you were here yesterday, we have mental health, spiritual health, and emotional health. Health is not complete and good. Subscribe and watch all my videos. I have local, national, and international video on all areas of health. Mental health before, when you talk mental health, people will say, I reject it in Jesus' name. Now it's gaining ground. Behavioral health is the mother of it all. And many of you are sick here, behaviorally. Although it's not showing, but a time will come, it will start spilling. People whose bones are ripe, you hear sudden collapses, sleeping and not waking up, sudden paralysis. And you say, it's not witches, it's behavioral health by. So read my two basic books. I'm recommending to everybody before we close. My book on walking away from stroke and No, I conduct somebody is disturbing us. So as we close, I'm recommending 2 of my books to you that you just must read. How to walk away from stroke, and then how to know and conduct behavioral checks. Send request to my WhatsApp number 080 35 999 220. In fact, I will send you some of my books. You can now pick the one you want there. This thing takes continuous learning. So tomorrow, it won't be on this format. I've only handled your health. Tomorrow, I'll be handling your strength and your wealth. Nobody is permitted to be poor here, 2025. If you are poor, you are to be blamed because I will expose you to your wealth, which is also inside you. I will expose you to your strength, which is also inside you. I will expose you to your worth, your depth, which is also inside you. When I finish exposing you to all these things, then I will connect you to your stretch and show you what you should do to become an institution without money. Don't let me hear you say, hey, it's money I don't have. It's a behavioral violation to wait for money before you make meaning. I'll be speaking some languages tomorrow. Amaka, you must not be poor. 2025. So, any question as we call it a day? So you can mute yourself, comments, issues. So, and then I'll put a book together over this. Yes.
Please, I don't know, maybe we still have, I don't know, maybe you still have time to explain my own
assessment
performance for me, sir. I have the, yes, performance assessment. I have the highest as 7 and the lowest is 3.
Okay, so 7 minus 3.
4.
How many times can you get 2 in 4?
2.
Sir?
2 times, sir.
So you are 2 times a workaholic. Dr. Kayode Omotosho, you are a workaholic 2 times. Meaning if we add 2 more people like you to you, you will find work for them and things will still be normal. And I can tell you 15 things that is happening to you now, but this is a public place. As a therapist, I know the implication on your health, emotionally, mentally, and even physically. If I tell you 5 now, you will say it's true. Meanwhile, I haven't seen you before. Out of the abundance of the heart, the Bible writed. So that is it, sir. Any other question before I hand over to Dr. Sambe? Tomorrow is another exciting one. Behavioral health is deep. Mental health, Mrs. Ajasa, is just 1/4 that people are not even finding funny.
Okay, sir.
So why people are down in their health is not just because of medical. At times, emotional, relationship,
Yes, sir.
Especially women whose marriage are not good, they keep falling down in sickness, they keep having fever and all that. Eh? Any man who marries his enemy as husband, as wife, that person can never be healthy. You just be fitting things through. Before you know, he breaks down again. So that is why you have to look before you leap. You need therapy in every area of life. Don't just say, I know what to do. And I do behavioral checks. I do retainership. I do mentorship program. I have a mentorship school online for over 100 people across the world. You can ask me, I'll send you the form, you enroll, and then I pick you on issues, critical issues on your life, and break things down. Some of the struggle we go through are unnecessary if you understand behavioral health. So how many of you want to be coached? and we want us to put you in our mentorship school online. So request for it. I will send you the form. Fill it, and then we'll break down your personality, your potential, your production, and develop a personal curriculum for you to be branded. It's not a day's job. And then we'll take you to DSTV, we'll take you to TV and various cases to showcase who you are for you to become your better version. Any other question? What's your impression? Before I hand over to doctor, and we'll come tomorrow. We won't stay this late tomorrow. But I needed to just show you a bit. All what I just taught you now is still on the surface. If I'm to do real treatment, you will just see. In fact, you will call me a wizard. It's not wizardry, it's just knowledge and application. And then, why do I get quick recovery for my client? Depression, addiction, suicide ideation, and all that. I have this capacity through psychometric tools to invade into them and to show them what is happening. And where you see where the toxin is, you will be willing to say, I don't want. Please leave. I have seen you. You won't accept what you should not accept. I will help you recover your will, your emotion, your contemplation. If your emotion is sick, I know. I will see it and show you in your assessment. So life is very practical and pivotal. So do we enjoy today? To have sustained and we still have 24, to me, it's a pass mark.
Very well.
Okay, Joshua, you would like to work with me? Very simple. I'm everywhere. I'm based in Abuja, but I'm not in Abuja now. I'm in a plant in another state where I came to do massive training for their staff. So, very good. Amaka wants to work with me. Please send those requests to my WhatsApp because this one will shut down now. I won't see. So, you have opportunities to be mentored by me. I will send you the form. You have opportunity to read my books. I will send you the Paystack link. You download any one you want and start reading. And then go and subscribe to my YouTube channel for free. Just click subscribe. Go to YouTube, James Komolafe. You will see all my videos. Some are not there yet. The office will post it there. Watch them for free and learn. Take notes. Behavioral health is an ocean. By the time I expose you to another dimension tomorrow, you will say, wow, why am I struggling? Thank you very much, everyone.
The WhatsApp number again, sir. Doctor, the WhatsApp number.
It's still my number. 080.
Thank you very much, doctor.
35 999 220, or just put James Komolafe on internet and say telephone number. I don't hide it. You just show you. But make sure it's my face too. See my face. Doctor, sir, over to you, sir. Okay. Tomorrow we'll go into another thing because I don't want it to remain like this. 2020.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think we have done well tonight. And I am very happy that the number increased if we were following. And, although we have not reached the Senate, we can always do better. And may God help us, and may God strengthen Dr. Komolafe. And may I urge all of us to say a very huge thank you to Dr. Komolafe. And please keep it up. It is not over until it is over.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very
much. Good night. Bye-bye.
So you can still invite new people tomorrow because we are going into another area. We are handling your wars tomorrow as to show you your strength that you need for 2025. Thank you very much. So put in your request on my phone. I will attend to it. Then you will all get this video this very night. I'm sending it to you, the replay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Dr. Sambe.